Tulsa, Oklahoma, home to the Tulsa Golden Hurricane in Skelly Field, where the fans have gathered and they are ready to see those Hurricanes gather some strength. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Tulsa will kick off and we'll get this game started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Navy's offense takes the field. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most teams. It starts and ends with him.
Yeah, and David, the thing you love...
He's loose. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The brigade's celebrating another first down, and that's really the way Navy's always done it. You can even think back to the great Napoleon McCallum, who ran through defenses at will.
Simple, but so disciplined, right? Like running the option year after year, you got to have discipline. Not surprising, Navy is always good at it because so many young men with such discipline, they can run a system and really just continue to methodically move the ball down the field.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw, it's Horvat. With the catch, it's Chapman. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short. This time they'll go to the running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good 3rd down situations, execute on 3rd down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground.
There he goes. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. The big fullback's got it. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Power football with the run. Man, you got to get hats around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27. The midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. The option look. Quarterback on the keeper. Wide open spaces. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. They'll throw it from the red zone. The screen, and watch out. Got some room entered to the goal line. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Navy was pinned deep, and now a chance to put together a drive. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. They've just kept moving the ball forward. This will be the 12th play of the drive on 3rd and goal. Touchdown,
damn, man.
Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And everything works out for the offense, right? They went for it on 4th and 1 earlier. It was a big decision, a big gamble. They got it, and now you pay it off with the touchdown. Head coach is loving that.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Allen. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So the Tulsa Golden Hurricane offense comes out, and they'll take over for the first time in this one. Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need him.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that, Brock. It would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Like a running back.
Oh, my God, you idiot.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The give from the gun. And the ball's on the ground. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The midshipman could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. Got a little space. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt.
Made it.
He slides that just inside the right upright. And that will extend their lead even further. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
Well, sudden change situation. You got to give this defense credit. Their offense just turned it over. They held tight. They didn't allow a touchdown, and they forced their opponent to take a field goal. Nice job.
We've reached the break, and Navy holds the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He'll take the deep shot. He's got it down the left. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside. Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Here's the pressure. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in the ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win, so you know.
And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
Well, that play never had a chance. On fourth down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on foot.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Trying to get the corner. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. Oh, what a move to get room. Lots of running room. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Handoff from the gun. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Creates a little space.
What kind of a dive was
He's
that?
got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I'll tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together, get one of those long drives going.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Navy will have it with a 1st and goal. Motion from the back. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Navy! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Auburn escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think those Tigers fans there today could have done without this one being so close. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Blasted as he lets it go.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Jesus Christ,
Timeout
man.
called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Snags it on the right. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Receiver on the move, gets the touch pass.
Fucking linebacker pitching.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass, it's Alford. Bringing the heat. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
You got got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Tulsa moved the chains by keeping it on the ground. They might go right back to it here. Gets the back moving. To the air on first down. Going for the big play. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages, because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any big plays here in the second half.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Throwing on the run. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On fourth down, looking for the completion. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Corner's going to give them room. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Tulsa.
Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side,
he's got it for a big play. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. An accurate throw, and they get the first down.
And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
Well, he started rolling to his right, and because of that, it allowed the defender some time to close the distance between himself and the intended target, and his speed got him to the point, and he was able to come away with the pick.
He has the first and still on his feet. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They'll send the back in motion. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Oh, he's got some space. It's a seam wide open. The tag. Touchdown, midshipman. And the route is on.
This option play puts so much stress on a defense because if the pitch guy ends up getting the football, there's usually only one defender left to make the tackle. If that guy doesn't get him down, he's gone. And that's what you just saw in that play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Sends it back in motion. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. There he goes. No, he got loose. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. The Golden Hurricane, after that explosive run, back to the line. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Catch in the middle. It's Morrison. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
After an unproductive first half and opening drive of the second half, the offense finally finding a little something to jumpstart them. They've got a first down. Working that wide receiver screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Pocket breaking down. Heaves it deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup. And see.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs. Looking for a man. It's Horvath. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. Off play action. Lets it fly. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Navy will have to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Down he goes. He tried to get out of trouble, and this defense wasn't having it.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
Going for it all. And the shot play downfield falls harmlessly to the turf, and we've played 3 quarters. At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's
You don't fucking fight for the ball or nothing.
Makes a 4th down stop. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Give to the big fullback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. They'll go to the ground. Fighting off the defender. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He'll line it up from the right side. A 37-yarder coming out. Field goal is good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Grabbed over the middle. It's Booker. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense in a bunch formation. Back to throw. It's Francis. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drummed. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together.
He's going for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the Navy offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Motion from the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On the move. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. It is good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Yeah, no.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Tulsa trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Francis. Throws for the tight end.
that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way.
How did that even happen? Oh, that was just a fucking quarterback.
Get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the eye at you.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Goes to the option. Running into the open space. Turning it on. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it.